Vamos só ver aqui. Vamos fazer assim. Ah, pois, já foi caço. Portanto, se já foi caço, já podemos ver aqui informações do Yayo. Vamos já ver. Vamos já ver. Tudo com muita calma. Muita calma. Vamos meter-nos aqui no...
It's Bowman. Looks like the damage you've done to the cartel's production network just paid another dividend.
What's up?
Forcing the Gringa and El Yayo to start cutting the purity of their cocaine has caused prices to drop and done a lot of damage to the cartel's rep.
Sucks to be them. What's it do for us?
We got La Gringa, but Sueño still needs a dog to kick. Yayo's managing production while the cartel keeps him prisoner in his own house. Extract El Yayo to an RP. Expect strong opposition. Word is the guards have orders to kill El Yayo if he tries to escape.
Roger that.
Bem, então vamos aproveitar. Vamos ao Yayo. Bastante. Fazemos já.
El Yayo's fallen out of favor with the cartel. Let's bring him in. It's time we made him an offer.
Vamos lá. Vamos lá, ó velho. Isto é sempre a dar, sempre a galgar. Isto está a progredir. Sim senhora, vamos fazer aqui o Yayo. 7:30. Muito bom. Significa que eu seguir ao Yayo. Uma pausinha. Está a progredir, maltinho. Eu não devo acabar agora. Vou ter tempo suficiente. Ainda tenho uma grande missão para fazer. Essa grande missão vou fazê-la assim. Vamos ver se eu consigo, né? Vamos aqui ao Yayo primeiro. Que fixe. Mapa todo limpinho. Mapa todo limpinho, maldito. Mapa todo limpinho, caraca. Falta agora um monte de yoke. Vai ser complicado, né? Bem, vamos lá. Ânimo. Vamos lá. Vamos fazer o extract ou El Yayo. E aproveitar também para vermos os vídeos do El Yayo. Isso também faz parte. Lá 5 km distante. Agora entrar aqui ao Coro. Bom. Quatro quilómetros, estamos quase lá. Aproveitar para ver estas belas vistas. Não há hipótese. Este jogo tem algo que eu fico fascinado. A imensidão, a vasta imensidão do mapa que nós temos por aqui. Está fenomenal.
On the riverside. Lots of sicarios. Lots of go-fast boats.
This is a good spot logistically. They can transport supplies or cocaine faster from here. How much horsepower do you think those cigarette boats got? 1,000? Think they need that much when they already own the river? You want one of these boats, don't you? Fuck yeah.
Altamente. É mesmo fixe. Não diz merda, mas é um gajo fixe.
This is one of those legal coca farms.
So, like, can we get some legal coca here? For the altitude? For the altitude, yeah.
You're not having any coca. You know, first thing headquarters is gonna do when we get back home is make us piss in a cup.
But the altitude, it's getting hard to breathe.
Shut up.
Ok, então estamos
Yo, cartel gunman,
suspected.
by the
Drone is
hacienda.
airborne.
Fiquem suspected. Só quero o vosso bem.
Got another tango.
Por isso, para ser o vosso bem.
I got a third. We got a tango with multiple civilians around.
Oh, já sei. Está ali mais um, né?
Spotted one with submachine guns.
E pode dar aqui mais um. Alguns. Deve estar lá dentro. Mas então vamos fazer assim. Não estamos aqui com muitas situações. Este gajo posso abatê-lo. Aquele posso
Roger, let me get in
abatê-lo.
position.
Não, espera aí, não vou batê-lo já. Deixa-me abater aquele primeiro. Aí. Parece que tu viste-me.
This is the place. Let's take this low and slow. If the cartel realizes we're here, the first thing they'll do is kill El Yayo.
Copy that.
Sabia disso. Gosto. Espera aí. Vamos ser inteligentes. Vamos ser inteligentes porque eu não posso ser detectado. Se for detectado, está tudo estragado. Vamos só vasculhar mais uma vez.
I got a narco over here.
Where you got him?
The hacienda, this side.
Ah, fixe, mas está lá dentro. Bem, eu posso limpar este. Ok, e
Let
posso
me get
limpar
in
este.
position. Target acquired. Standing by.
Né?
Got the target.
Olha, ainda bem que vieste para aqui. Foda-se.
That's one down.
Excelente. Foda-se, excelente. Era isto que eu queria. Claro que sim. Calma, rapariga, não te enerves.
Moving to position. Eyes on the target.
Weapons free, weapons free.
Put the gun away, because Sueño has my...
Vámonos. I'm taking you someplace safe.
I cannot leave. If the Sueños men see that I'm gone, the cartel will kill my family.
Rapaz, calma. Nervos. Aqui. Só queremos tu bem. Vais de helicóptero. E vamos todos de helicóptero. Ainda por cima ninguém está cá. Calma, velho, calma. Ninguém está cá, ninguém vê. Já viram um espaço que isto é? Isto até é bonito aqui à volta, meu, é brutal. Assusta ter uma casa aqui.
The men guarding me, but it is only a matter of time before El Sueño learns that I have escaped.
And Sueño kills your family. Not the best business partner you could have made.
I will spend the rest of my life atoning for what I've done. But you must help my family.
First we get you safe.
I'm on. Let's go.
You still haven't told me who you are. I have heard rumors about phantasmas who are making buildings burn, making things disappear, making people disappear. I thought they were just being superstitious.
We're real, and if you cooperate, we could protect you.
I will cooperate. If you protect my family.
RP's just ahead. Nobody get comfortable.
Where exactly are you taking me?
There's someone who wants to ask you some questions about your activities with the cartel.
I'll tell you whatever you want to know. But only once my family is safe. You understand? If not, you may as well take me back where you found me.
RP's just ahead. Nobody get comfortable. I get the feeling we'll be heading right back out again.
Roger that.
Ok. Pensei que ele ia dizer mais alguma coisa, por isso é que eu até esperei. Já sabem como é que é. Mas é o velhote. Vamos lá. Vamos lá, lindo menino.
There was a lot of weird shit going on around here with La Soltera's cult. The people here, the families, they're gonna sleep a lot better at night knowing she's not around.
Ah, ok. Claro. Vamos lá.
I
Velhote.
should have known. CIA has brought in her own sicarios. Simon Bolivar said the United States was destined to plague the Americas with misery. Now that misery is upon my house.
He says Sueño has his family.
You could have led with that. These 4 gunfighters are your best last hope at saving your family. So are you gonna play ball, or are you gonna bury more kin?
Save my family. Then I decide if I will talk.
Jesus, vamos ter aqui uma missãozinha fodida, gente. Quase certeza. É ele, a Yayo. Como ele diz. Mission checkpoint, viram?
Yayo's family's in the cartel district of a village called Bahia Floresta. We've got to move fast. Sueño finds he's gone, that family's dead.
Vamos lá. Tui a Rosa. Vamos lá, gente. Aliá, vamos lá. Vamos lá tentar salvar a família dele. Agora também estou curioso. Ora bem, vamos parar o helicóptero aqui na extremidade. Ei, suspecta. Olha.
Coming up on Bahia Floresta. Yayo's wife and son are supposed to be somewhere in the village. Keep your eyes open. Tango marked. He's a little close to civilians.
Ok, vamos lá.
Spotting another tank.
Vamos lá buscar
Sicario over
isto.
here, near the building.
Ah não, não vamos chamar
Target. Watch the background. Snipers on the
para.
balcony.
Vamos lá ver isto com
Got
muita
a target
calma.
carrying submachine guns.
Heads
Vamos
up, narco
limpando.
with a submachine gun. There, inside the building.
Ah, boa. Marquem lá isso tudo que eu preciso. Preciso saber onde é que exatamente. Aqui tu faz tudo um bocadinho.
That brings us to 10. Got eyes on the Tango. He's got a lot of background.
Hey, we got a narco.
Point him out.
The dump. Where else?
Boa. Vou fazer assim uma coisa.
I got a Sicario over here.
I don't see him.
É uma zona grande.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Transmitting intel on enemy positions.
Pronto. Acho que agora está em pé.
We're up to 15.
Pronto, ok. Agora acho que já está tudo mais ou
Marking a
menos.
Tango. He's close to that local.
Mais ou menos controladinho. Certo? Pronto, eu estou aqui. Temos 2 gajos a rolar aqui esta zona. Eu queria matar estes gajos que andam aqui a rodar, mas estes aqui também são um perigo. Portanto, vamos fazer assim.
No cuesta nada. Quite ese candado y déjenos ser libres. No se confíe, pero muévase ya, hermano. Déjeme ver otra vez la luz del día. Tenga cuidado.
Nosotros llevamos días sin comer, abre esa puerta y Dios se lo pagará.
Uy.
Escucha, estoy aquí solo. Van a liberar de aquí. Me van a soltar.
The drone is up.
Sea bueno con nosotros. Si me saca de acá tendrá mi agradecimiento eterno. Escucha, brother. Vamos, brother, haz tu trabajo.
Vamos só ver aqui uma coisa no instante antes que eles comecem a rodar muito com estas. Ok. Este gajo está sempre aqui parado, não é? Valente caca. É assim. Os gajos morressem ali, não tem problema, mas tem ali um quarto e depois chama a atenção. Por isso, vou dar aqui uma voltinha.
Mierdas, terminé aquí.
Formos aqui atrás do carro. Vamos fazer assim. Vou voltar a confirmar. É que os gajos estão sozinhos. Opa, eu não sei se posso...
Roger, target acquired. Let me find a good position.
Não, aquele ali não dá para matar. Posso matar este.
I need to get to a better position. Roger that. Copy that. Marked. Moving.
Não, aquele não vou matar. Vou matar estes aqui.
Opening fire.
Oi.
Esta mierda era para nosotros. La señorita mismo es re cabrón.
They're onto us. Watch out.
Oh, então.
Call for some rebels to back us up.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles qué manda. ¡Disparen!
Vamos lá. Oh, se lixa. Nós temos que localizar os pequenitos, né? Eu não quero que estes gajos os matem. É que estou.
What's going on out there? My guest is getting antsy. You find Yayo's family?
We're working on it.
Understood. Just hurry, okay? It's gonna be damned ironic if the dude has a coronary waiting for his wife and son.
Roger that.
Target marked. Target acquired. Hostile down. Clear over here.
Olá, pequenita.
Heads up. I got eyes on Yayo's wife and son.
Pero Dios mío, won't you sicarios leave us alone?
Take it easy.
Estão
We're the
aqui
good
embaixo.
guys.
Nunca, nunca, nunca
Don't touch
pensé
me.
que la
Calm down,
princesa
Chewie.
de
Your
esos
father
gringos.
sent us.
Pero
You expect me to believe that?
You can believe whatever the fuck you want as long as you shut up and follow instructions. Now follow me. Both packages secure. Let's get
Yeah, vamos para aqui.
them back to their old man.
Olha lá, linda. Vamos aproveitar. Já que vocês vêm aí, vamos libertar aqui estes mocetos que estão aqui atrás. É, não custa nada.
Nunca pensé que me dirías con un hombre. Quiero.
Hello. Get down.
Solo es cacharro. No era lo que estaba buscando. Ahora sí, a darles.
I'll pilot. This is the old man's fault, isn't it? He's too greedy and too proud. A man cannot be both.
Cállate, mijo. Rudy does his best for his family, for the cocaleros.
How do we even know he's with you? How do we know he's safe? That you aren't using us to get to him? Just like esos charros, esos mexicanos. I never said we weren't using you. But you are safe with us, and El Yayo is safe.
I have seen la DEA and CIA do too much evil to my people. Do not expect me to trust you. Kuru gringos, kumara mamacoca.
¡Viva Mamacoca! De tú los blanquiñosos!
Well, I should have known better than to expect a thank you.
This is it. You're safe now.
Altamente. Eu gosto de ouvir as conversas deles, acho tão fixe. Vamos lá, totós. Totós de caca.
Rodolfo.
Mi Rosita, ¿estás bien?
Sí, mi vida.
Papa, what trouble had you gotten us into now, old
I
man?
just got you out of trouble, kid.
Don't expect us to believe that. Ustedes, blanquiñosos yankees, only bring problems to Bolivia. I may be too young to have marched with the cocaleros in '96, but I have seen the scars on the protesters who were beaten.
Oh, eat a dick. I'm sick of this anti-American bullshit. We're not your enemy, kid.
But you're not our friend either.
Tranquilo, mijo. I have made deals with many devils in my time, and it has always been to protect my family, to ensure that my people, los cocaleros, survive. Now I have made my deal with you, Agent Bowman. I'm sure to regret it later, but for now, it will allow us to see another day.
Dale! Dale, caralho! Espetáculo, meu.
Probably get what you want.
Nobody's happy about it, but yeah, looks that way.
Fucking ingrates. They know we saved their lives, right?
All I know is the cartel's gonna have a hell of a time making cocaine without El Yayo. The rest is over my pay grade.
I heard that.
Espetáculo, mano. Espetáculo. Ora bem, deixem-me só fazer assim, só aqui assim uns check-ups. Exato, aqui também está tudo, sim senhora. E agora nós vamos ter que ir para aquela zona, mas eu vou ter que fazer esta missão. Bem, antes de mais, eu quero fazer uma pausinha, mas vamos ver os vídeos do Yayo, porque ainda não vi nenhum. Por isso, vamos fazer aqui um tour nos vídeos e depois vou fazer a minha pausinha. Vamos lá.
The Santa Blanca cocaine production pipeline, led by El Yayo. It all starts in the fields with the harvesting of the Erythroxylum novogranitens, aka the coca plant. Of the 200 known species of Erythroxylum, only 2 contain usable levels of cocaine, so you have to know what you're planting. El Yayo knows what he's planting. First, his people strip the leaves off the plant. Then the leaves are dried, finally chopped, and sent to the lab. That's where this chick comes in. La Gringa here is an American chemist with Mensa-level IQ and sub-zero morality numbers. They take the chopped leaves, dust them with lime. That's right, lime. Then pour diesel fuel all over them. Stir for 3 days. You can use a washing machine or a cement mixer, but Santa Blanca does it by hand. Then, they mix all this shit with sulfuric acid, a dash of caustic soda, and bam, cocaine paste. You dry it, chuck in more acid, and pretty soon you got powder. But now you have to purify it because no one wants to snort yellow powder. It's gross. So, a little more acid, some potassium permanganate, pyrolusite. Hungry yet? Filter it with ammonia and beautiful, pure white cocaine. But everyone knows how to do this, right? What makes Santa Blanca so special? What makes SB a brand? Because they figured it out. How to mass produce a custom product. Plant genetics, logistics, mechanization, state-of-the-art labs, reduction of redundancies, quality control, purity of chemicals, and, of course, the secret sauce. They're geniuses. They've taken coke production into the 22nd century. What Henry Ford did for the factory, they've done for the lab. They're innovators, they're pioneers, they're SB.
Fantástico. Senhora, gostei.
great writer Balzac once said, "To have a family is to become hostage to fortune." I told El Yayo we had something in common. We're both too old to start over. Me to start a new organization. You to start a new family. Innovation versus experience. Technology versus tradition. Youth versus age. La Gringa versus El Yayo. I had been hoping they would complement each other, but they could not get along. They were too different.
I have been producing cocaine this way for years.
That's exactly the problem.
Our product was so good, the demand was only increasing. We couldn't keep up. I don't care how you do it. Science, tradition, or voodoo. Just make more. Or I'll find someone that can.
Pois.
I had told El Yayo and La Gringa to step up production. They claimed they were doing their best. Obviously, I had not been clear enough. This man's life was in your hands, and this is what you've done with it.
I can't do this anymore. Please, just let me go home. I swear to God, I won't tell anyone what happened here.
Sometimes I don't think you take me seriously. Next time I will show you how serious I can be.
Pois. Entras. Difícil sair.
Desperate people make desperate mistakes, and I had made El Yayo and La Gringa desperate. I pressured them too much. But I had no choice. The attacks on our production were increasing. It was hurting our supply chain. If something was not done, we would lose our market share. So I pushed them to produce more coke. They couldn't do it, so they started to cut it, dilute it, lower the quality to increase the quantity. An understandable mistake, but a mistake nevertheless. I had spent years branding Santa Blanca, a quality product, the best in the world, a primo price for a primo product. Problem was, the product wasn't primo anymore. And someone had to pay for that.
É sempre assim.
El Yayo was born amidst the Bolivian coca. His mother carried him on her back until he was old enough to go to work for himself. For decades, Yayo picked the leaves, fingers blistered, back aching, feet bleeding. But never, in all that time, did he once extract the alkaloids to make cocaine. To Yayo, the coca leaf was an ancient tradition, going back 8,000 years, a medicine, a culture, una planta sagrada. Of course, the Americanos had a different opinion. They called it Plan Dignidad, the dignity plan. Although Yayo was no more than a farmer, un cocalero, his world was left in ruins. With no other means available, he was forced to do the one thing that he vowed never to do. He was forced to produce cocaine. In the end, the Americans' efforts to stop cocaine production created one of the greatest cocaine producers to ever live. You cannot feed the hungry without food. You cannot heal the sick without medicine. And you cannot satisfy demand without a product. With the cocaine production in shambles, our market share was shrinking more and more every day. We increased prices, but it was a temporary solution. We would have to import from Peru and Colombia, invest heavier in meth and MDMA, a very costly and time-consuming endeavor. It would take years to rebuild. I had no choice. If workers were left unpaid for too long, there was no telling what they would resort to. But the biggest loser in all this was the people of Bolivia. out of work with no means to support their families. All they could do was wait. Wait and see who was next to take possession of the coca fields.
Muito bem, sim senhora. Gostei de ver os videozinhos todos, pá. Já apanhei mais alguns. Sim, bom. Para ter 4 é sempre importante. Flashbang. Dá mais, ok? Ok. Bem.